that Allah Azza wa Jal wants us to honestly look at ourselves. Where do we stand? Where do you stand as a husband? Where do you stand as a wife? And you don't have to explain yourself to anybody else. By the way, a new dimension of hafilatun lil ghaib that's manifested itself in recent times is that husband and wife have a conflict that comes with the territory. Even Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam had conflicts with Ummahatul Mu'mineen. It happened. It's a reality. When you love someone, when you love someone enough, then you also have intense fights. It'll happen. It happens between siblings, happens between parents and kids, happens between husband and wife. If you didn't care enough about them, they wouldn't be worth the fight. Sometimes. I'm not talking about fist fights or cursing, but some conflict exists. Feelings get hurt. Hey, you didn't look at me, you didn't say salam, or I didn't hear you, or some misunderstanding happens. And nowadays, when something like that happens, the next thing you know, there's a meme on social media from the wife about the husband or the husband about the wife. It was broadcasting to the world. My husband did this, 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 and this. My wife did this and this. Oh my God. Where's the hafilat lil ghaib? You're called each other's libas, so you don't broadcast each other's dirty laundry. Your wife knows more about your mistakes than anybody else. You know more about your wife's flaws than anybody else. That doesn't mean you get to broadcast them. How are you guarding each other that way? What an ugly relationship. Where, enemies wouldn't do that. Your coworker wouldn't broadcast your flaws to the world. And now family, the spouse, broadcasting each other's flaws to the world? What a horrible state of affairs. What a horrible condition to be in. And so we come back to this particular ayah and what's coming from here and really contemplate where we stand as men and where we stand as women, answerable to Allah Azza wa Jal. Answerable to Allah. My final request to all of you, I've said it throughout and I'll say it again, please don't send the recording of this to your wife and say, you need to listen to this. Okay? Because that's what I was saying in the beginning. When we take the counsel from Allah and we weaponize it, right? And then say, after you listen to it, let's discuss where you stand. No, you should discuss among men, among your brothers, where you stand. And she should discuss where she stands. And you don't have to use this against her. And that's missing the point again. That's saying that you're answerable to me and I'm answerable to you. While first and foremost, the ayat are teaching us we're doing this because we're answerable to Allah.